I think we're live. Let's see here. Let me put the link to the. All right, Carlos Yaz is here. So let's see. How do we? Put the copy the link in case anybody wanted to join. So here I go. I just got back from hockey. Took a shower. Just rushed. Got home at 11. Just got ready by now. So just wanted to play a few games since we have some streamers that have fallen ill. So this I'm just gonna pour one out for the homies that ain't here tonight. That's just a seltzer water, but anyway. By the way, it's not like beer. I just had a few beers after hockey. So anyway, so here we are. Field of Dreams, May 19th. Gonna play the week up until the 25th. So we'll leave it on May 26th. And I believe Bernie's going to take it home till the end of the month tomorrow. So I guess we got to decide what games we want to play here. I think we got to try to do 2 games. And let's see. Edmonton. I was thinking like Chicago, Tampa Bay would be a good game. So let's do that. They're pretty evenly matched records, 20-19 and 19-21. All right. They're playing at the launching pad. So let's see. Computer lineup. Tank Tanana versus Hank Borowy. Against lefties. And let's see. He's a righty. All right. I think this should be good. Oh, Buckshot's here. I poured one out for you today, homie. Oh, Jesus. Dave Lando's lineup is wrong. Oh, yeah, it is wrong. All right, computer lineup. How's that, buddy? It was wrong, actually. It didn't have somebody in the leadoff position. So we got Roush. All right. Route. Okay. I hope that's okay. I didn't have. Let's see here. Yeah. See. Yeah. You got the. Well, let's see what happens. Computer lineup. Yeah. Well, that should be fine. All right. He's good. He said. And I don't think is Jamie on here or no. Well, let's see. Jamie's kind of watching some Telemundo and chilling out probably. So we're gonna start the game up. Oh, what's up with this here? I got the. This is not set up correctly. That's not right. Oh, Jamie's here. Oh, crap. Well, let's see. We got to do the. One thing I didn't want to do. What happened to the park layout? I have no idea. No idea. All right, let's just do this, I guess. Sorry for the delay of all nights. All right, here we go. If you're watching Night Raven, this is how you do it. Just do. So I'm not going to do it. I don't know why it's like this. I thought I had all the parks ready to go. This is bullshit. Now we'll be playing ball in a minute there, Beatles. I gotta just fix these player labels on the field. I'm just doing it so it's somewhat, it should be fine. Pitching, right-handed batter, left-handed batter, on deck road, on deck home. Catchers here. All right, I think that's good. Save. There we go. We're going. We're good now. Alrighty. Bernie's here. Hi, Bernie Strom. We have Beatles Eternally. We have Dave Lando. We have BBN Sports Replay, aka Buckshot. or missed a shot to you if you plan on addressing him. We got SGJ Jamie. We got Carlos Yaz. We got Sim Tistics with Steve Tate here, otherwise known as Darth Tate. And who else is here? I think that's it for now. So that's good enough. So we'll start it off here. We got the Tampa Bay Deluge Dodgers visiting the Fulton County Stadium to face the Chicago Red Shirts. And to start off in the field for the Red Shirts, we got Tommy Davis in left field, Ed Roush in center, Ken Griffey in right, Whitey Karowski at third base, Rico Petrocelli at short, Felix Milan at second, and Wes Parker at first. Behind the plates, Chris Hoyles, and on the mound is Hank Borowy. And he will be facing for the Tampa Bay Deluge Dodgers. Batting first is Sam Crawford, followed by Bill Madlock, Duke Sims, Bobby Grich, Frank Howard, Sixto Lezcano, Don Baylor, Maury Wills, and Matt Kemp. And Hank Borowy takes the mound, gets the sign from Hoyles, and we're ready to go. So here's the pitch. And there's a ground ball to Milan, makes the play to first, out number one. Bill Madlock comes to the plate, and he hits a fly ball to center field. Roush is there for the catch, out number two. Duke Sims comes up, hitting 208 with 6 homers and 16 RBIs. Here's the pitch. He grounds it to Milan. He also throws to Parker for out number 3. 1-2-3 inning for Tampa Bay. And here comes the Red Shirts. Well, I'm sorry. So Tampa Bay's in the field now. Then Don Baylor playing left, Matt Kemp in center, Sixto Lezcano at right, Sam Crawford at first, Bobby Grich at second, Maury Wills at short, Bill Madlock at third, Duke Sims behind the plate, and on the mound, Frank Tanana. Tanana is 7-4 this season so far with a 2.28 ERA. I'm sorry, is he 3-2? No, I'm sorry, he's 3-2. My fault. I'm reading the wrong stats. He's got 7 games and 4 started. So here we go. He's going to face Ed Roush batting first, Felix Milan second, Whitey Karowski third, Tommy Davis fourth. Chris Hoyles is batting in the 5th position. DHing tonight is Leo Gomez. Ken Griffey's in right, batting 7th. Rico Petrocelli and Wes Parker are the batters for Chicago Red Shirts. Here's the pitch to Roush. And there's a line drive base hit for Roush into right center field. 1 on, nobody out. It's Felix Milan, 153 average, home run, 3 RBIs so far. Pickoff attempt is safe. Here's the pitch, and Roush goes, and Crawford gets the. I don't know what happened there. Crawford fields it, steps on first for 1, throws to second, and can't get it. So he gets he gets the unassisted play at first, and can't get the second out at second. So we got 1 out, runner at second base, and here's Whitey Karowski. Pitch. There's a fly ball to left field. Don Baylor is right there to make the catch, and Roush is going to tag and go to third. That was pretty daring on a fly ball to left field, but he makes it, and it's 2 outs and a runner at third base. And here comes Tommy Davis, batting 236, 3 homers and 19 RBIs. Here's a grounder to Wills, should be pretty routine. Makes the play over Crawford for out number 3, and that does it for the inning. Here comes Bobby Grich, batting 230, 5 homers, 19 RBIs so far. Borowy with the pitch. And he hits a shot up the middle, but Petrocelli snares it and throws to Parker at first for the out number 1. And Frank Howard's up at 227, 3 homers and 16 RBIs so far. Here's the pitch. Strikes him out. 2 outs. Sixto Lezcano comes to the bat, 213 with 4 homers and 13 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Here's a shot to third base, and Karowski picks it up, throws to Parker, and that does it for the Deluge Dodgers as they go 1-2-3. And here we go to the bottom of the second, still 0-0. Chris Hoyles comes to the plate. Here's a fly ball right to Don Baylor, makes the catch, out number 1. Leo Gomez, DHing in limited action, is batting 391 with homer and 2 RBIs. Here's the pitch to Gomez. He walks him. Take your base. Gomez is on first. Ken Griffey's to the plate. 310, 3 home runs, 11 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Strikes him out. So we got 2 outs, runner at first, and Rico Petrocelli, 247 average, 4 home runs, 23 RBIs for the Chicago Red Shirts. And here's the pitch. And here's a fly ball deep to center field, but Kemp is there and makes the play. Out number 3. At the end of the second inning, 0-0 game. And Borowy will face Baylor, Wills, and Kemp. Baylor, 247 with 3 homers and 19 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Strikes him out. Maury Wills gets up to the bat. He digs in, and he's batting 187 and a home run and RBI, and then 10 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to center field. Roush going back and makes the catch. Hey, Dwayne Martz. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Here comes Matt Kemp. Matt Kemp, home run, 3 RBI. I'm sorry, triple. 3 home runs, 17 RBIs, and 279 average so far. Here's the pitch. And here's a fly ball to right field, but Griffey's there and makes the catch. That's out number 3, bottom of the third. We go to the bottom of the third, and it's still 0-0. And Wes Parker comes to the plate. The pitch from Tanana. It's a fly ball to right field. Lescano's there. He makes the catch. And that brings up back to the top of the order, Ed Roush. Ed with 2 Ds, by the way. Here's the pitch from Tanana. There's a fly ball. Left field. Baylor under it. Makes the catch. Lots of cans of corn here today at the launching pad. They're staying in the park as of now. We'll see what happens. Felix Milan comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. There's a foul ball. Do this over again. And he grounds it to Madlock. Makes a great play. Throws to Crawford for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the third. It is still 0-0. First great play of the year. And here comes Sam Crawford. Here's the pitch. And it's a strikeout and a drop third strike, but he makes the play, I think. Oh, I'm sorry. Chalkboard's a little wacky, but he lined that up the middle, off the mound to Milan, and he throws to first. So it looked like it was a strikeout throw, a drop third strike throw at first. But that wacky game here sometimes. Keep me on your toes. And here comes Bill Madlock. He's 0 for 1 so far. And there's a shot right back to Borowy, and he throws to Parker for out number 2. And here's Duke Sims. Tampa Bay still looking for their first hit in the 4th inning here. Here's the pitch. And there's a fly ball to right field, and Griffey's there. And that's the end of the top of the 4th. And we go to the bottom of the 4th, still 0-0. And Whitey Karowski comes to the plate, 0 for 1. There's a pop fly to shortstop. Maury Wills is there, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Tommy Davis is up. He's also 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. And he hits a ground ball hard down to Crawford. He grabs it and tags first for the out. Bringing up Chris Hoyles with 2 outs, 0 for 1. 212 average so far this season. Here's the pitch. And he hits a fly ball line drive. That's going deep and gone. Chris Hoyles hits his first home run of the season off of Frank Tanana. It gives the Chicago Red Shirts a 1-0 lead, 332 feet. So the launching pad surrenders its first home run of the game. That brings up Leo Gomez, DHing in the 0 for 1. I'm sorry. He has just walked so far, and he doesn't have an official at bat yet. And there's a shot down the left field line. That's going to be extra bases. Don Bale is in the corner to get it, pulls it out, throws to second base. Gomez just beats the tag, and he's in there for his 3rd double of the season. And that brings up Ken Griffey with the runner at second and 2 outs. And here's the pitch. Hey, grounds it to Bill Madlock, throws it across. That's going to end the inning, but the Chicago Red Sox get one on a home run by Chris Hoyles. And Hank Borowy goes to work in the top of the 5th against Bobby Grich. Here's the pitch. Legends Sports Universe is here as Grich takes a walk. Welcome in, Legends. Thank you for showing up. We got a 1-0 game here. Runner at first, top of the 5th inning. Sorry, Frank Howard comes to the plate. Tampa Bay Deluge Dodgers looking for their first hit still of the game. Hank Borowy's throwing a pretty good game so far. Here's the pitch to the big man, Frank Howard. Here's a shot to Kurowski. Throws to Milan for 1. Over to Parker for 2. Double play. And just like that, the runner gets erased. And we get 2 outs. And Sixto Lezcano comes to the plate. And he walks Lezcano. So that's the second walk of the game. Don Baylor comes up, who's always dangerous here. Here's the pitch to Don Baylor. Here's a fly ball to Roush, and he has it for the out. So we've got no hitter alert for Bauerwe, as he's no hit through 5. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Chicago Red Shirts up 1-0. Rico Petrocelli comes to the plate. 1 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. And Wes Parker comes to the bat. He's 0 for 1 as well. Here's the pitch to Parker. And he grounds it back to Tanana. Throws to Crawford as out number 2 quickly. And Ed Roush is 1 for 2 with a single. And here's the pitch. And he grounds it to Grich, throws to Crawford, and that's 1, 2, 3. So we go to the top of the 6th. We got Wills, Kemp, and Crawford due up. And let's see what happens. There's the pitch from Bauerwe. There's a fly ball left field. Davis is there. Makes the catch. Out number 1. Matt Kemp is up. 0 for 1. Pitch strikes him out. Hank Bauerwe's pulling he's really playing. He's putting his pitches, locating them very well today, and nobody's having a good chance of a good time. I'm sorry, hitting them. So here's the pitch from Crawford, 0 for 2, and he hits the fly ball, and that's going to end the sixth inning, and we still have a no hitter alert, and that's going to bring the bottom of the 6th, still 1-0 Chicago. And here's Felix Milan, and he grounds it hard to Wills. Picks it up, throws to Crawford. Is out number 1. Only 3 hits in the game total so far, folks, and it's all on Chicago's side. And here comes Kurowski. Strikes him out. Yeah, it's 2 outs quickly, and Tommy Davis is up 0 for 2. And he walks him. And here comes Chris Hoyles with the home run in the 4th inning. There's the pitch. And he hits a base. Oh, I'm sorry. He hits a hard to third base. Bill Matlock bobbles it for his 5th error of the season. So we got 1st and 2nd now. 2 outs. And here's Leo Gomez, who's now 1 for 1 with a walk and a double. So here's the pitch. He walks him again. So Gomez has been on base all 3 times he's come up to the bat. And his bases are loaded for Ken Griffey Sr. 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. And here's a soft ground ball to Madlock. Comes up, makes the play, and I don't know what's going on with this chalkboard. It's really wacky. It's a wild throw, and 6th error of the day. It's the 2nd of the day for Madlock. And we got a 2-run score, sorry. I think. Yeah, it's now 3-0. I'm sorry, I apologize for this. The chalkboard is really wacky. Let me just look at this, make sure the park layout is still. Yeah, I mean, the park layout looks decent. I don't know what's the problem here. Okay. Well, anyway, so it's a 3-0 game now. Chicago Red Shirts, and Petrocelli's up with runners at 2nd and 3rd. Here's the pitch. They're going to intentionally walk him to get to Wes Parker. So here's the pitch with bases loaded, 2 outs, is Wes Parker. And there's a soft grounder to Maury Wills. Throws to first base, and it's going to do it for the inning. They get 2 runs on an error, a 2nd error of the game by Madlock. And it's around 3-0 Chicago going into the 7th inning of a no-hitter for Hank Bauerwe. During the bottom of the 6th inning, there was nobody near Bauerwe on the bench, as everybody was trying to stay away from not wanting to jinx anything. And here's the pitch to Madlock, who's kind of looking to atone for his 2 errors in the game so far. Here's the pitch. And here's a shot up to Petrocelli, grabs it and throws to first. Keeps the no-hitter intact, and it's 1 out. And that brings up Duke Sims. Here's the pitch. And here's a shot to Milan. He throws to first. There's 2 outs. And Bobby Grich comes to the plate. Top of the 7th inning, 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Grich. And he hits a grounder to the 3rd, and Kurowski throws to first. In this 1-2-3 inning again, through 7 innings, Hank Bauerwe's on a no-hit pace. And here we are with the 7th inning stretch. And just checking through the chat, I can see Dave Lando's never one to let a good opportunity go to waste, as he's already pimping Hank Borrowy out there with this near no hitter going on. So that's Dave's got some issues there with his. He's got the trader bug. So you go there, Dave. Don't let an opportunity go to waste, pal. You might be traded by the time this game's over. Here we go. Bottom of the seventh, Frank Tanana faces Ed Roush. Here's the pitch. He grounds it to Maury Wills, throws it over to Crawford, and he's out number one. And here comes Milan. He's 0 for 3, facing Tanana. Here's the pitch. And he grounds it to second. A lot of infield groundouts this game. And it's 2 quick outs. And Whitey Karowski comes to the bat. He's 0 for 3, batting .314. So here's the pitch. He walks him. Frank Tanana. He's got 99 pitches here, and he's got 140 pitch count. So let's see what happens here. Tommy Davis is up, and then he grounds it hard. Oh, Maury Wills makes a web gem play, dives and gets up on his knees and throws to second base for the force out to retire the side. Great play, number 14 already for Maury Wills. But more importantly, Hank Borrowy strides to the mound, top of the 8th inning, with a no-hitter still intact, with Frank Howard, Sixto Lezcano, and Don Baylor trying to get on base via a base hit this time. So here comes pitch number 1. And there it is. Floats it over Petrocelli. The no-hitter is kaput. And Frank Howard just breaks it up and gets on first base. And more importantly, the tying run is now on the on-deck circle. So for Hank Borrowy is now probably not going anywhere because Dave Lando just lost the value that he had for him. So here comes Sixto Lezcano. Well, nobody out. Runner at first. Here's the pitch from Borrowy. And he grounds it back to Borrowy. Throws it to Milan for 1 over to Parker. Gets the double play, so he can still in line for. Well, he's had a few walks, but he's not going to face the minimum. But he erases the base runner. So here comes Don Baylor with 2 outs, and here's the pitch. And he grounds it to Milan. He makes a great play. Throws to Parker, so they lose the no hitter. Still keep the shutout intact, and unbelievable game by Hank Borrowy so far. Just not able to do much. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Frank Tanana faces Chris Hoyles, Gomez, and Griffey. Here's the pitch to Hoyles. Strike him out. Oh, and somebody is injured. I think it's Chris Hoyles. He is hurt, out of the game. So he has a home run this game, and I think he might have played one too many games here. I don't know, but he limps off. We'll have to replace him in the top of the 9th. So, but here comes Leo Gomez, 1 for 1, reach base 3 times. All 3 times he's been at bat. 2 walks as well. So here comes the pitch to Gomez. Here's a fly ball. Finally going to get him out. And Matt Kemp makes the catch for out number 2. And here's Ken Griffey to face Tanana still. Pitch. And swing and a miss. But the ball gets past him. It's a drop third strike. He makes it to first. So it's a strikeout and a wild pitch. And Griffey gets to first base. And there's still 2 outs with Petrocelli. And here's a grounded to Tanana. Throws to Crawford for out number 3. We go to the top of the 9th. Last chance for Tampa Bay against Borrowy, assuming he's going to stay there. So we got Maury Wills, Kemp, and Crawford due up. The pitch to Maury Wills from Clete Boyer is going to come in as a defensive replacement to play third base. And Johnny Romano comes in as the catcher to replace Chris Hoyles. Here's the pitch to Maury Wills. And he flies out to center, and Roush is there, makes the catch. Out number 1. And here comes the pitch to Matt Kemp, who is over to Borrowy, throws, grounds to third. Clete Boyer just in the game and throws out Wes Parker. It's 2 outs. 1 more out on the verge of a 1-hit shutout for Hank Borrowy. Can Sam Crawford have something to say about that? Here's the pitch. He walks him. Take your base. So, and Bill Modlock comes up. 2 errors in the game. 0 for 3. He's got to looking to do something to try to spark the team here. Here's the pitch. Oh, and nope. Mark Teixeira. Bill Modlock gets called back, and Mark Teixeira comes in. Here's the pitch. And there's a fly ball to foul ground. Griffey can't reach it, so we'll do this again. Teixeira batting 162 so far. Limited action. Oh, 68 at bat, so he's got just not doing too well this season. Here's the pitch. Ooh, pickoff attempt, and he's safe. I don't know why he's worried about the runner at first base. It means nothing. Here's the pitch. And here's a shot. Oh, Griffey, it's a single, and Crawford's going to go to second. I'm sorry, he's going to go to third, and we have the tying run come up at first to come up to the plate with 2 outs in the top of the ninth. Duke Sims, he's got a little power. He's got 6 home runs, 16 RBIs, so he definitely can poke one out. See what happens here. Pitch to Sims. Oh, Romano comes out and checks on him, and here's the pitch. Foul tip. Just the tip, boys. And the pitch again. Here we go. It is a fly ball to right field. That's deep. Griffey's back, but he makes the catch. Great play. The Chicago Red Shirts shut out the Tampa Bay Deluge Dodgers 3-0 on an unbelievably pitched game by Hank Borowy. And just owned the Deluge Dodgers most of the game. No hitter broken up in the 8th inning. So we get up 2 hits. It ends up with 2 hits. And Frank Howard was the one who broke up the no-hitter. Home run by Chris Hoyles also got hurt, so we have to see what happened with him. Frank Tanana, the loss. I mean, he pitched really well himself. Gave up only 1 earned run, thanks to Bill Madlock. 8 innings pitched, and it's a tough luck loss for him. He's 3-3. Hank Borowy moves to 4-3, drops his ERA down to 2.58, and he had 3 strikeouts, 3 walks, and only gave up 2 hits, as we mentioned. And the MVP of the game is Hank Borowy, of course, and Chris Hoyles is out until May 22nd, which is 2 days from now. So I think he's in all right shape. That was a great game here. Congratulations to Chicago Red Shirts, who moved to 20-21 and look to move to 500 in the next game. So I think I'm going to play Sim out the rest of this day. We'll just kind of go through the games here. Carpathian, amazing. Carpathian loses a slugfest, 11-10 to amazing. Jimmy Rollins, 3 for 6, 2 home runs, and 5 RBIs. Brad Lidge won. Wow. That was a really big slugfest. And Berlin and Dallas. Dallas beats Berlin 9-3. Cy Young gets his 5th win. Ron Guidry drops to 3-2. Lancaster and Florence. Lancaster's 22-16. Florence 13-24. And Florence destroys Lancaster. Jose Rijo, 3rd winner. Was it Fred Tony? 3-5. McCovey goes 3 for 4 with a home run, his 10th. Let's see the batting leaders here. Yep, so we got Pujols leading the league with 14 home runs. Hadley Lake and Edmonton. Here's the Hadley Lake destroys Edmonton 10-5. Rube Waddell 7. You gotta check out how many strikeouts Rube Waddell had. That's just like kind of a thing you need to do here. 10 strikeouts. Okay, so he's always in double digits. 10's kind of low for him though. And here we go. T-ville versus Lehigh. And Lehigh destroys T-ville 13-5. Not many games competitive tonight here. So Reynolds goes 1-0, and Henkin goes to 4-4. Willie Mays hits his 10th home run as well. Cleveland at Chico's. Chico's handles business there, 6-3 win. Don Sutton 2-2 now. Pete Rose 3 for 4 with a double. St. Pete in Canada. Canada's holding on to first place there, 3 games over Lancaster as of now, and they shut out St. Pete 5-0. Dizzy Trout gets his first win of the season. Congratulations to Dizzy Trout. Complete game, 6 Ks, and that's going to bring Canada to 26-14. Here's Hagerstown, Long Island. Long Island comes up with the win over Hagerstown, 7-5. Nagy goes to 2-5. Beltran has 3 for 4 with a home run. Good for you, Legends. I hope you're still here. You saw the team with a win here. And D-Gens in San Francisco. San Francisco hands it to D-Gens 8-3, pushing D-Gens even further down into the toilet bowl territory. Andre Dawson 2 for 4, 2 home runs, 5 now. Manchester beats Liverpool 4-2. So Brandon Webb 6-0 now. Deacon Philippe goes to 4-5. Bill Scourin 3 for 4. And here's Vegas and Mid Michigan to round off Monday, the May 19th. Mid Michigan beats Vegas 7-6. Pedroia hit his second home run of the season. All right. We go to the 20th. I'm just going to probably sim this day too, as well as I'm only going to play another game, but we're going to sim the rest of the week. So I'll just go through these days here. Tampa Bay at Chicago. Chicago beats Tampa Bay again, goes to 500. So Icon gets the win. And we got Chicago, St. Pete, Canada again. St. Pete and Canada beats St. Pete 2-1 this time. J.R. Richard gets his first win. Holy crap! So I get to sim both wins for J.R. Richard and Desi Trout, their first wins of the season. And where we are in May 20th. May Vegas and Mid Michigan. Mid Michigan beats Vegas again. Vegas falls to 500. Chicago's 500. So that's it's a pretty tight division there. Of course, Canada's going to start pulling away if the other teams can't win some games here. Manchester, Liverpool. Oh, Liverpool comes back and throttles Manchester 9-1. Christy Mathewson goes to 9-3, his ninth victory already. And his Carpathian Amazing had an 11-10 slugfest before. 2-1 now. It's the opposite. So Carpathian wins one back. Facero gets his fifth win. Blue Moon Odom goes to 2-6. And Berlin, Dallas. Berlin goes 6-5. Wins 6-5 over Dallas. Florence and Lancaster. Lancaster wins one back over Florence now. So, and Hadley Lake and Edmonton. Edmonton shuts out Hadley Lake. Wow. Only the Hadley Lake's 13th loss of the season, and it's a shutout. Jerry Kuzman gets the win. Smoltz falls to 4-3. T-ville and Lehigh. T-ville beats Lehigh. Felix Hernandez gets the win. Abernathy gets the loss. And we go to Chico's in Cleveland. Cleveland beats Chico's this time and goes to 500. And Long Island in Hagerstown again. And Hagerstown shuts out Long Island this time. Flanagan goes to 1-8, but Benton 2-3. Benton no hitter. We got to look at this one. I don't even know what his first name is. I wish I could see his thing. I'll have to check it out. Benton throws a no hitter. What is it? Only 6 innings. Was it like cut down? That's weird. What happened here? 6-inning no hitter. That doesn't count, does it? Had to have been a game called or something. Was the game called? How do we find this out? Rain shortened. But where does it say that? I think it would say that somewhere. Let's see in the play-by-play. Yep, game rained out. So that's not really a no hitter, is it, boys? I don't know if we count that. That's top of the main page. He says, rained out. There you go. That's kind of bush league, if you ask me. But hey, it's a 4-0 no hitter for Benton. Hey, take it. Maybe what's his name? Maybe Dwayne will want to trade Benton now, like pull a Dave Lando. Doesn't count, says Jamie. All right. Anyway, we're back to that's the finish. Thankfully, DGens doesn't have a game today, so they can't lose. So we go to the 21st. And St. Pete, Chicago. And Chicago wins again, 7-6. And Tim Wallach, the 6th home run of the season. DGens in Cleveland. Here we go. DGens wins 11-7. Addy Joss gets his fourth win of the season. David Ortiz 3-for-4 with a home run, his 11th, and they climb back 9 games under 500. So Manchester, Long Island, this could be a mismatch. And and Long Island pulls the upset. 4-3. Eric Plunk gets the win. Andy Ashby the loss. But Albert Bell hits his 9th. And now we got Amazing in Tampa Bay. And Tampa Bay beats Amazing. And 3-2. And Carpathian plays Canada. This could be a interesting game to play. Oh, shit. I got a runtime error. That's not good. And I got a crash. Alrighty then. Let's try to open this up again. This could not be good here. So, oh boy. Something's weird about this because, the ballpark was messed up. I don't even know what happened there. All right, let's see if we can. Hopefully, it's not going to crash every time because I don't know what we'd do there. But all right, so let's see. Let's see. We'll try this again. Hey, all right, this time it works. Canada 7, Carpathian 3. Might have had just a little burp there for Action PC. Canada wins again. Vegas and Edmonton. Edmonton beats Vegas 5-4. Vegas is on a very not a very good winning. They're not on a very good streak right now. I think they've lost 3 in a row at least. They go to 19-20, fall to 4th in the division. Hagerstown, Berlin. Berlin beats Hagerstown 6-3, and they run up to 3 games behind Liverpool. Is Chico's and T-ville. Chico's shuts out T-ville 2-0. McDowell goes to 4-0. And here comes Florence, Mid-Michigan. Mid-Michigan beats Florence 3-2. Lehigh and San Francisco. San Francisco beats Lehigh, so Lehigh loses 2 in a row. Fall to 2 games behind Chico's. Dallas and Liverpool. Dallas beats Liverpool, so they still remain. They tie for Liverpool for first place in the Earth Division. And to round out the day here, Hadley Lake and Lancaster. Lancaster beats Hadley Lake 5-4. Hadley Lake is 3.5 games above Mid-Michigan. Lancaster stays 3.5 games behind Canada. And we go to the 22nd. Any requests on the next game? We got I'm thinking Carpathian Canada or what else we got here? T-ville, Chico's. Hadley Lake Lancaster could be a good game to play. Yeah, I think we'll try that one. Hadley Lake and Lancaster. Hopefully the lineups are good. We'll have David Cohn facing Bert Hooten. I don't like saying that word. It's like his name. That's kind of tough to say. So facing the right-hander, of course he's not. Okay, we're just going to do that. And Hooten is a left. No, he's a righty as well. So let's see if he has a right-handed lineup, and he does. Okay, then. Ready to go here. We're going to be playing at. What the heck is that? Oh, Memorial Stadium. Home of the Fighting Amish. And here we go again. The parks are not set. I don't know what happened. This is really irritating. I don't understand why the parks are not set. I didn't do anything. I just uploaded the latest game. So we got to do this again. Fuck. All right. Sorry, folks. Just got to do this here. Make sure we get some kind of a good representation of the game. So I'm just going to kind of. I'm going to do this quickly. It's getting late. I really hope I don't have to do every single park over again. That would be very, very aggravating. I don't know what would have happened there, but all right. Okay, here we go. We got for Fighting Amish, we have Dusty Baker in left, Paul Blair in center, Reggie Smith in right, Brooks Robinson third, Mark Belanger at short, Bump Wills in second, Steve Garvey at first, and Joe Mauer behind the plate catching Bert Hooton. Hooton is 2-3 so far in the season with a 3.91 ERA. Batting for the Hadley Lake Hammers, leading off is Ty Cobb. Batting second is Ted Sizemore, followed by George Brett, Bobby Veach, Rudy York, Roger Maris, Harry Heilman. I believe Harry Heilman was traded, but he's just he doesn't know that yet. Don Kessinger and Yogi Berra. So let's Harry Heilman's. Hopefully he's not going to get run into or spiked or something and break a broken arm or anything. That would be not good for a trade. So here we go. The pitch from Bert Hooton to Ty Cobb. Here's the pitch. Strikes out Ty Cobb. Wow. 1 out. And here's Ted Sizemore batting 244. Here's the pitch. He grounds it to Robinson, throws across to Garvey for out number 1. Out number 2. My fault. And here's the pitch to George Brett. And he grounds it softly to first base. Garvey flips to Hooton, who's covering out number 3, and that's the end of the top of the first. And here comes Paul Blair. So Bobby Veach is in left, Ty Cobb's in center, Roger Maris is in right, Heilman's at first, Ted Sizemore is at second, Todd Kessinger at shortstop, and George Brett at third. Behind the plate for Hadley Lake. Hadley Lake is Yogi Berra, and David Cohn is on the mound. And for the Fighting Amish, we have leading off Paul Blair, followed by Garvey, Reggie Smith in right field, Joe Mauer. DHs tonight is Justin Morneau, Dusty Baker, Brooks Robinson, Mark Belanger, and Bump Wills. And here's the pitch to Blair, who is 240 average with 6 homers and 29 RBIs. And here's a shot into the gap. That's going to be extra bases. It's a double, his 17th double already for Paul Blair. And he's a good start for Lancaster. He's on second base with nobody out, and here's Garvey. Strikes out, and we got 1 out. And Reggie Smith is batting 250 with 3 home runs. And there's a fly ball to left field. Bobby Veach sizes it up and makes the catch. Paul Blair is going to tag and go to third. So runner at third with 2 outs, and here comes Joe Mauer. 305 average, 3 home runs, 12 RBIs. And he fouls 1 off. And we're going to do it again. Here's the pitch. Here's a grounder to third. George Brett plays. It's going to be close. And Mauer makes it, and he's safe. Infield single. The run's going to score. It's now 1-0 Fighting Amish. And here comes Justin Morneau. And he hits a fly ball. And Maris is there to make the catch for the out at the end of the first. Let me just check the park layout. I did the pitchers and I did the batters. Okay. I didn't do the catcher. So let me that's why. Okay, here we go. Bert Hooton pitches to Bobby Veach, who's batting 333 with 7 homers and 23 RBIs. The pitch. Fly ball deep to right. Reggie Smith is there to make the catch. Out number 1. And here comes Rudy York, batting 161. 14 home runs, though. 32 RBIs, but 14 out of his 24 hits this season are home runs. So here's the pitch. And here's a shot, and that's a base hit. So he gets a base hit for Rudy York. And Roger Maris comes up. He's batting 177 with 7 home runs. So 7 of his 17 hits are home runs. Here's the pitch to Maris. And here's a shot deep to left field. Baker's there, and he makes the catch. It looked like he might have had a chance. And Rudy York's going to tag and go to second, and he's out. Rudy York does an unusual tag at first, and he pays the price as he makes the double play and ends the inning. So so Hadley Lake runs into their third out and brings up the Fighting Amish. Dusty Baker comes up. Oh, I'm sorry. Dusty Baker made the great play, but he's also up at bat now. Bottom of the second, 1-0 Fighting Amish. Here's the pitch to Dusty Baker. And he hits a fly ball to right field, going into the gap, but Maris runs it down, makes the catch for out number 1. Brooks Robinson faces David Cohn. Brooks Robinson's batting 238, 4 home runs, 22 RBIs. The pitch, and he flies out to left field. Bobby Veach makes the play. 2 outs. Marc Belanger comes to the plate. He's batting 202. No home runs, 9 RBIs. Belanger comes from the exotic place of Massachusetts, and not really French speaking, but if he had played hockey, that's what he would sound like. That's what his name would be pronounced. So just go with it. So here's the pitch to Belanger. And Sizemore comes up with a great play and throws to Heilman for out number 3. We go to the top of the 3rd inning. Harry Heilman faces Bert Hooton. Heilman is traded to the new team. I forget who we traded him to. Maybe somebody could fill me in on the chat. But 4 home runs, 12 RBIs. Let's see. Hopefully he doesn't get beamed. And there's a shot, and Bump Will. Is that Bump Will? Who is that? It's another Wills. Bump Wills. Yeah, Bump Wills makes the great play. 5th play. We had Maury Wills last game. Bump Wills this time. No relation, I don't think. And out number 1. So here's Kessinger. Here's the pitch. Grounds it to Brooks Robinson. Makes the sure play to first. And he's out number 2. And Yogi Berra. Here's the pitch. And he hits a fly ball. It's going to get into the stands for a foul. Do that over again. Here's the pitch to Berra. And he hits a base hit past Wills at second into right field. So he's on with 2 outs, and Ty Cobb comes to the bat. We didn't mention this before, but he's batting .319 with 3 homers and 15 RBIs in the season so far. His inaugural season in the league. Here's the pitch. And he hits a fly ball deep to left field, and Baker is rushing over and makes the catch in foul territory. Out number 3, bottom of the 3rd inning. Here is Bump Wills. The pitch. And he hits a shot to Kessinger, who picks it up, throws to first, and beats Wills for out number 1. Paul Blair hit a double, 17th double of the season, already more than half of what he had real life. So here's the pitch. And he hits a pop fly to shortstop. Kessinger's into the outfield grass and makes the catch, out number 2. Here's Garvey. And he hits a fly ball to right field, and Maris is there for out number 3. So through 3 innings, we have a 1-0 lead for the Fighting Amish. And Ted Sizemore comes to the plate, and he grounds it to Brooks Robinson, throws to first for out number 1. And George Brett's up, and he flies to Reggie Smith, out number 2. Bobby Veach, 0 for 1 in the game, and he hits a grounder to Wills to Garvey for 3 outs. Top of the 4th is over. Still 1-0, and here's Reggie Smith looking to increase the lead. And he walks, gets on base. First walk of the game for Cone. Now he faces Joe Mauer, who singled on an infield and drove in a run. Here's the pitch. Grounds to Cone, and not going to beat out that infield single, so he's Reggie Smith does take second on the play, so it's a ground out to the pitcher for Joe Mauer. And here's Justin Morneau, the DH, 0 for 1 in the game, the runner at second. And he grounds to the pitcher. Cone makes the play to Heilman, and Reggie Smith has to stay at second because he had no time to get to third safely. So here's Dusty Baker, 0 for 1. And he strikes him out. So second strikeout for Cone. And we go to the 5th inning. Rudy York leads off he had a base hit to bring his average up to 167. Here's the pitch. And he pops it up. Bump Wills is there. It's high pop up. And Wills is there to make the catch. Out number 1. Roger Maris, 0 for 1 in the game. Here's the pitch. He grounds to Wills, and he throws to Garvey. So put out an assist for Wills so far this inning. Harry Heilman, 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. And he gets a ground to Belanger. He throws to Garvey for out number 3. So 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Brooks Robinson comes to the plate to face Cone. He's 0 for 1. And he hits a fly ball deep to center field. And it's off the wall in center field. Brooks Robinson gets his 9th double of the season. Nobody out. And a runner at second for Belanger, who's 0 for 1. And he grounds it to second base. Sizemore throws to Heilman. Brooks Robinson gets to third base with 1 out. So a deep fly ball could score Brooks Robinson and tie this game. Bump Wills is at the plate. Here's the pitch. And he grounds to Sizemore, and Bump that's going to get the run home, but he's out at first. But it's now tied. I'm sorry, it's 2-0. For Amish take the lead. That wasn't. I thought that was Halley Lake, but it's actually the Amish up. My fault on that one. And it's Paul Blair. And he hits a fly ball deep to right field. Maris is in the corner and grabs it for out number 3. But they do get another run, so it's 2-0. Fighting Amish against Hadley Lake. Hadley Lake's got to wake the bats up here. And he's facing Bert Hooton. His Don Kessinger is 0 for 1. Ground ball. Belanger with a web gem. Throws over to Garvey. Oh, my goodness. Great play number 11 for Mark Belanger. And Yogi Berra comes to the plate. He's 1 for 1. And he hits a long fly ball. That's deep to left field. It's going to be off the wall in the corner. And Yogi Berra goes in a second, but he's injured. Pulls up lame. He might be, says he's injured, but I don't know if he's out for the game because he had a double. Doesn't say here, so we'll have to find out. We'll have to get a report. Let's see if he stays in the game or not. Here's Ty Cobb, 0 for 2. And he walks, and Berra looks like he's staying in the game. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He gets replaced. He does get. Hold on. Let me just see who that is. Tubby Spencer takes takes the second base for Yogi Berra. So here comes Ted Sizemore. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Bert Hooton just gave a walk, so here's the pitch. Oh, he hits Sizemore. The worst, probably the worst, one of the worst hitters on the team, and he hits him, loads the bases with 1 out. So this could be the opening that Hadley Lake needs. And George Brett comes to the plate, 0 for 2. Here's the pitch from Hooton. And here's a fly ball. Could score the run. Let's see what happens. Blair's under it. Makes the catch. Spencer goes, and he tags up and scores. So Tubby Spencer, running for Yogi Berra, scores the run on a sac fly. And here comes Bobby Veach. 0 for 2 in the game. Here's the pitch from Hooton. And he hits a weak ground ball to Belanger, and he throws to first. And that's out number 3. But they do get 1 run. Still 2-1 lead by the Fighting Amish. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. And here's Garvey. He hits a high fly ball deep to left center field, and Beach is there to make the catch. Out number 1. Reggie Smith comes, and he strikes out. And Joe Mauer 1 for 2 today with an RBI. Here's the pitch. He hits a fly ball. Beach is there. Makes the out. Catch for out number 3. We go to the 7th inning. 2-1 game. York up to the plate facing Bert Hooton. Pitch. And here's a fly ball to Baker. So left fielders are making plenty of plays today. Simple fly ball plays. And here we go with Roger Maris. He hits a shot to the right field down the line. It's going to get to the wall. Maris is going to take second, and the throw to second. Oh, no, it's cut off by Wills. It's the 3rd double of the season for Maris. And here comes Harry Heilman, the traded first baseman, trying to make a difference here for the Hadley Lake before he goes over to his new team. Here's the pitch. And he lines out to Belanger, out number 2. And here's Don Kessinger, the shortstop, 0 for 2 in the game so far. And he just grounds weakly. Belanger makes another play. And Lancaster holds on. We go to the 7th inning stretch here. We're not going to do it. So here's Morneau to face Cone. And Morneau gets hit. Morneau gets plunked. Possibly in retaliation for the Ted Sizemore plunking. Here comes Dusty Baker. 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. And here's a fly ball. Cobb's going back and makes the catch for the out number 1. And wow, okay. Here's the pitch to Robinson. He hits it to Heilman. Heilman to Kessinger for 1. Back to Heilman. 3-6-3 double play. Ends the inning. We go to the top of the 8th. Hadley Lake's running out of chances. Tubby Spencer comes to the plate with his first at bat. He's only 2 for 4 in the season. Very limited action as the backup catcher. And here's the pitch to Tubby. And he grounds to Wills and throws out Spencer at first. And we got up number 1. And Ty Cobb's up to the plate. He's 0 for 2, so he's due. And here's the pitch to Cobb. He strikes out Cobb for the 2nd time this game. Bert Hooton is on fire today. And Ted Sizemore was hit by the pitch last time. Let's see what happens here. Oh, and Jose Lean's going to come in. Chico. Here's the pitch. And he hits a fly ball to left field deep line drive, but Baker runs it down and makes the catch brings us to the bottom of the 8th inning. Still 2-1. David Cohn's still on the mound. This appears strong, and Mark Belanger comes up, making some great plays in the field today, but he's 0 for 2 at the plate. And he grounds to third sharply, and George Brett does stab it and picks it up and throws to Heilman. Out number 1. Bump Wills comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2. And he strikes him out. So we got the 2 games that were broadcast, the 2 pitchers duels pretty much. And here comes Paul Blair, 1 for 3 with a double. And he hits a base hit. Oh, he's going for another double. His 18th double of the season. Wow. So he's on second base. Could be some more insurance for Fighting Amish. So here we go. Steve Garvey. And he hits a fly ball, and Maris should have it for the out. And he does. Bert Hooton trying to complete the game here. He's going to face George Brett, Bobby Veach, and Rudy York, the 4 and 5 hitters. So he's going to have a tall task here to continue doing this. Is let's see. This is the 4th time through the lineup. And here's George Brett, 0 for 2 with an RBI sac fly. Here's the pitch. And he drops it into right field for a base hit. So we got the leadoff runner on first base. Bobby Veach coming to the plate. The lefty facing Hooton. Hooton's at 115 pitches. And he's still doing okay. And apparently he might be staying there. And here's Bobby Veach, 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. Oh, and the pickoff attempt. Safe for George. George Brett gets back. And here comes Veach. And he bunts it. And George Brett's gonna make it to second and first baseman grabs the bunt down the line and tags Veach going to first. So 1 out, runner at second base. Rudy York not having a great average hitting game, but he does have 1 hit today. So here we go with the pitch. And he strikes out York. So Bert Hooton bears down. He's got 1 more out to go. Roger Maris is at the plate. Here's the pitch to Maris. And he grounds a base hit up the middle. And George Brett's going to come home, and it's a tie game. 2 outs, top of the 9th, and Roger Maris ties the game for Hadley Lake. So here we go, folks. Buckle in. We're going to have an exciting finish here. So Harry Heilman comes to the plate. See if we can pour on some more. Oh, no, Gary Gaetti's going to pinch hit for Heilman. I think Heilman was finally informed that he was traded as he just comes out of the game. So we need a new first baseman here first for Hadley Lake. David Cohn, it's now the bottom of the 9th. David Cohn looks fine. I think he's going to stay there. Reggie Smith is, and we're going to have Gary Gaetti play first. And here's the pitch. And he walks. Reggie Smith's a leadoff runner, gets on base for Hadley Lake. Now Cohn's in the red. Joe Mauer is up at the plate. Let's see if we do a little sacrifice like Hadley Lake did. Here's the pitch. No, he gets a base hit into left field. First and second, nobody out. David Cohn's in some serious trouble here. 1 run wins it for Fighting Amish, and Justin Morneau is up 0 for 2 with the bat so far. Here's the pitch to Morneau. And there's a drops it into center field. It's going to be a play at the plate, possibly. Why is it asking me to do it? Oh, man. Why is it asking me? I just hit C. Oh, man. What should I do here now, guys? What do I do? If I say yes and he gets thrown out, then what do I do, guys? I don't know. This is ridiculous. I don't know why it's asking me. I hit C. World's worst. Tell me what I should do. All right, we'll send him. Yep. He's out. Throws him out at home. Oh, my God. So here we go. I don't know why I did that, but I had to do it. Sorry, I wasn't going to. There's no other way to get around it. All right, so we got 1 out now. Runners at first and second now. The double plays in order. David Cohn's still out there laboring. Dusty Baker's up 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. Oh, Steve McGorry's coming in to pitch. He's going to face Baker. And he grounds a single up the middle. Ty Cobb. Oh, my God. Okay, so base hit. So the run doesn't come home this time. I thought Morneau looked like he got caught off second base, but he made it back in time. So it's bases loaded, 1 out. Brooks Robinson at the plate. Anything, even a walk can win the game for Fighting Amish. Mingori up at the plate. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he walks home the winning run. So Hadley Lake loses the game on a walk by Mingori. Anticlimactic to say the least. But if I do remember correctly, the Fighting Amish did lose a game this season on the same exact fashion. Someone walked like 3 batters in a row, and they lost the game on a walk, base loaded walk to walk off. So that's 3-2 win for the Fighting Amish against Hadley Lake. Two well pitched games. It's just crazy how it ended with the way it ended with the way that the pitchers were pitching here. So Mingori doesn't even get an out and just gives up the Cohen gets the loss still because he wasn't charged to Mingori. So Bert Hooton goes 3-3 with an amazing game here. 2 earned runs. He was doing really well until he just gave up a couple of hits and a sacrifice, and Cohen gets a tough luck loss again, only give up 3 runs. And the player of the game is gotta be, what do you think, Hooton? Bert Hooton. And Yogi Bear is injured until June 4th. So, all right. Well, that does it for that. Lancaster still stays 3 games behind Canada with that win. All right. So we're just going to finish the rest of the week here because somebody of us have to get to bed. So, Manchester, Long Island. Long Island beats Manchester. I think this is the second win in a row for Long Island here over Manchester. Jim Palmer gets his win. Raleigh Fingers gets the loss. Wow. Some upsets here. Hagerstown versus Berlin. Hagerstown beats Berlin 7-5. And Chico's and T-ville. T-ville beats Chico's. That's an upset. 14 innings. Boland, the winner. Weimer, the loser. Oh, D-Gens in Cleveland. Cleveland just destroys the D-Gens. Oh my goodness, Doak the loser. He probably got smoked. The pitching is just really tough for the D-Gens this year. Fisk 5 for 5 with 2 home runs. So Chicago and St. Pete, 3-1 win for St. Pete over Chicago. Eric Bedard with the win, and here's Liverpool and Dallas. Dallas over Liverpool. Maddox 9-0. Eddie Plank is 5-5. And Lancaster, we just played that one. And Tampa Bay and Amazing. Tampa Bay destroys Amazing 11-3. Tampa Bay is definitely coming on now after a slow start. Baylor, his 4th home run. Camp Carpathian. Oh my God, another runtime error. This is unbelievable. I don't know what's going on. So this is all right. Sorry, guys. Hopefully it's not going to be another. Why is it always with Carpathian games? I have no idea. Try this again. All right. Well, seems to be working now. Oh my God, 22-6. Canada beats Carpathian. This we got to check out. What is going on here? Oh my God, this can't be right. Look at all these home runs. Look at this is just not right. I don't know. Is something wrong here with the game? Because look at these home runs. They had 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Carpathian had 2 home runs. Canada had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 home runs in the game. I thought that was all Canada for a second. My goodness. Runtime error. Yeah, exactly. 22, Jamie. That's right. MVP Dave Winfield. This is just like let's see here. Look at these 4 yeah, 5 for 6 for Winfield. 3 for 4 Zobrist. 3 for 5 Sandoval. Oh my goodness. Just not a good game. Who the heck pitched? Joe McGinnity. Wow. 2 only gave up 6. Boswell. Yeah, so it was a legit game. There's no okay, well, maybe it crashed because it just didn't want to play this game for some reason. Now I know why. All right. Here we go. Vegas and Edmonton. Vegas finally gets back on the winning track, beats Edmonton 8-2. Florence and Mid Michigan. Mid Michigan shuts out Florence, so Mid Michigan's 2.5 games behind Hadley Lake now. They've definitely turned it on here. And Lehigh, San Francisco. Lehigh gets back on the winning track as well. Max Lanier 7-2. Foster. So, what did you say, Steve, to clean the league folder under utilities? Should I do that now, or should I just like finish this week first? Yeah. Let's see. Hopefully, it doesn't get another one. Manchester, Long Island again. Long Island beats Manchester 5-4. I believe that's the third straight victory against Manchester. This is unreal. Manchester falls 2 games. Unbelievable. Mesa in 11 innings gets the win. Pedro A. Martinez loses, not the Pedro Martinez, but Berlin Hagerstown. Hagerstown destroys Berlin 12-2. Liverpool over Dallas. Liverpool beats Dallas 4-1. Christy Mathewson with his 10th win. Amazing at Tampa Bay. Amazing beats Tampa Bay 6-3. Nolan Ryan gets the loss. Cole Hamels' third win. Vegas Edmonton. Vegas 5, Edmonton 3. So Vegas is taking advantage of the dregs of the league, I guess you'd call it. Edmonton's only got 14 wins. And here we go with Chico's and T-ville. 4-3. I better be careful when I'm calling the dregs because my team is just about right around that area too. So Chico's beats T-ville 4-3. D-Gens in Cleveland. Hey, D-Gens wins 4-2. Josh Beckett's second win. Tommy Holmes hits his 10th home run. Chicago loses to St. Pete 10-5. So Chicago's fallen back under 500 again after a pretty hot start to the sim. Steve Carlton is still struggling 1-5. Florence and Mid Michigan. Mid Michigan wins again. 2 games out now. San Francisco, T-ville. I'm sorry. San Francisco and Lehigh. San Francisco beats Lehigh 6-5. Mo Vaughn his 9th home run. Lancaster, Hadley Lake. Lancaster beats Hadley Lake, shuts them out. So Lancaster stays 3 games. And let's see if Long Island is a doubleheader now. Could be a double dose of thumping from Long Island. And Long Island beats Manchester 4-3. Another 1-run game. Unbelievable. Long Island has won 4 in a row, I believe. Oh, and I think they swept Manchester and they sweep the doubleheader. So MV is not going to be too happy with this. Too pleased with this result. Hagerstown beats Berlin. Shoop 5-6. Liverpool and Dallas, the second game of doubleheader. Liverpool takes care of business again, beats Dallas. So Liverpool goes in front of Dallas 1 game. Canada Carpathian. Canada shuts out Carpathian 7-0. So a strong sim. And Dizzy Trout gets a second win. I think this could be a turning point for the season. Now Dizzy Trout starts winning and J.R. Richards starts winning. So, all right, here we go to the 24th. Only 4 games in this day, so here we go. Hadley Lake, Edmonton. Edmonton beats Hadley Lake, shuts them out 3-0. Hadley Lake's in a bad way right now. They're down to their lead is down to a game, and let's see what happens. It could go down even further if Mid Michigan wins again. Manchester, Dallas. Let's see if Manchester can get out of the. Oh my God, Manchester's shut out by Dallas. So Manchester falls at it's still only 3 games below Liverpool, but man, they've come across some tough times here. Canada Carpathian. Carpathian beats Canada 5-2. Chris Carpenter, it's his first loss of the season. So there you go. There you go, Sean. I'm not the magic man. It's just not always going to be wins for me. So, but I think you did pretty well in this sim. And Mid Michigan and Florence, 13-5. Mid Michigan gets to a half game of Hadley Lake. What a turn of events here. And the final day, 25th, Canada, Chicago here. Chicago beats Canada. Canada lost 2 in a row. J.R. Richard back in his losing ways. Hank Borowy back on the mound, wins his 5th game. So Sean's probably throwing shit right about now. So Canada's only 2.5 games above Lancaster. So let's see what happens with Lancaster's game against Florence. Liverpool, Hagerstown. Hagerstown beats Liverpool 4-3. Benton, who had the 6 inning no hitter, gets the win. And Eddie Seacott gets the loss. Manchester and Dallas. Let's see if Manchester loses again to Dallas 11-6. My goodness, I've never seen. I don't think I've ever seen a tough, torrid streak like this, like a losing streak. Sorry. Tannehill with the win. Ashby though gets a second loss in the Sims this week. Okay, here's the Tampa Bay St. Pete. Tampa Bay wins. It's a Battle of Florida right there. Battle of the bridge right there. I think there's just a bridge that separates the two of them. So Lincecum with the win. Is Long Island Berlin. Berlin shuts out Long Island. So Long Island's win streak comes to an end. But I'll tell you, that was something to see them beating Manchester like that. And here comes Cleveland T-ville. T-ville beats Cleveland. The 15th win. Lehigh and Chico. This is a good series here. Something Bernie might want to get into tomorrow. Chico's beats Lehigh. Their 30th win of the season. They joined Canada with the only teams that have won 30 so far. And here's Edmonton Hadley Lake. Edmonton shuts out Hadley Lake again. Hadley Lake has just found some issues here. Jerry Kuzman, I believe, gets his second win this week. And Berkman hits his 5th home run. So Hadley Lake is tied percentage-wise with or not percentage-wise, but just with Hadley Lake. Mid-Michigan is now technically in first place here. Florence and Lancaster. See if Lancaster can get within 2 games. And Lancaster shuts out Florence. Cuellar, 6 win. Paul Blair is 2 for 4 with his 7th home run. He's doing pretty well. And D-Gens in San Francisco. D-Gens get rocked by San Francisco. John Lester just gets rocked. Euclid hits his 5th home run for San Francisco. Kovaleski the win. And Carpathian and Amazing. Amazing beats Carpathian 10-5. Blue Moon Odom gets his win. And Seymour gets his 12th home run. And Mid-Michigan Vegas. See if Mid-Michigan can pull away from Hadley Lake here. And no, they cannot. So Vegas puts an end to their win streak, and it's now 7-3 victory. Longoria with his 6th home run. Tex Houston with his fifth win. So here we go. That's the end of that sim. Let's see some injuries. So let's see the standings here. So Dallas is a half game above Liverpool. Dallas is hanging in there. Manchester just they lost. Oh my God! Let's see. Let's look at the box score for them. I mean the box list of games. Look at this. They've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row since they lost that game to Liverpool. They've lost 4 to Long Island and 2 to Dallas so far. And just really amazing turn of events there. We got who else? We got Hadley Lake. Let's look at them here. Let's see what they. Hadley Lake has lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. So they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 8. And then they're kind of like streaky. Oh my God, look at this. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14-game win streak. Then they had a 4-game losing streak. Then they had another 5-game winning streak. And then they're very streaky. We're going streaking down through the quad. All right. And anybody else we want to look at? Not really. Everybody else's team sucks, including mine. So, all right, let's look at the injury reports. League injuries, current injuries. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Let's see here. So we got Keith Hernandez is hurt till May 25th. Rusty Greer is June 10th. Kevin Bass is hurt until June 8th. Where are we now? We're May 26th, though. Craig Shipley's hurt till June 8th. June 10th for Dick. Well, he's been hurt since then. June 4th for Yogi Berra. June 4th for Bob Boone. So everybody else will be coming back by the end of the month. By the end of next week, at least. Manchester's got a plethora. They got Molitor, Keltner, and Shipley. So he's got both of his third basemen are hurt. That's going to be interesting. Let's see what. Just curious. Um, who's Eddie Williams? Oh no, who was that? Oh yeah, Eddie Williams. Yeah, is that him? Third. He's played for San Diego Padres. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, is Mansell hurt too? I didn't see that. Uh, yeah, Mickey Mantle's hurt. He's only hurt till the 25th. I mean, is that today? No, he's out. Yeah, he's actually already. He'll be back next game. Yeah, Ricky Jordan's the 28th, Jackie Jensen, Joey Votto, both until the 29th, Frank Owen to the 29th. Yeah, so I think other than that, it's not too. Roberto Clemente's hurt till the 6th of June. Jaw. Took it in the jaw. So, all right. Uh, what else we got to do here? So, I guess that's about it. It's getting late, so I got to hit the hay. But thanks everyone for joining. I hope everybody enjoyed this. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was really some good games, and I'm a near no hitter, and they had a 6 inning sim no hitter. That way, it wasn't too exciting though, right? And then, yeah, and just the MV getting his ass handed to him by Long Island. That was pretty fun to watch. So yeah, it was a good time. I enjoy doing these. I hope it comes across okay to everybody. And we'll talk again soon. We'll do this again. I'm sure very soon. And I hope everyone has a great night and a great day tomorrow. Good night, everyone.